we're going to have CAMELS in Arma 3. I know, it's insane. There's a new CDLC for Arma 3 coming out called Western Sahara. Just got some information on it, brand new, smoking hot. As you might have guessed from the name, it's going to be a desert setting, and you can take on the role of a private military contractor, which sounds awesome. There is going to be a new 100km² map called Sahara, potentially, if I pronounced that correctly. It's got some new assets, upgraded structures and objects from Arma 2 and 3, and it's in a fictional place called Argana, apparently. Has some sand dunes and desert architecture. The dunes look really cool. There's going to be 4 new weapons and a static weapon, an Imil Gallet, and a Velko R4 automatic rifle. The Imil Gallet is from Israel, and the Velko R4 is based on the South African licensed version. That's pretty cool. There is also an SLR rifle, which I believe stands for self-loading. Could be based on something like the L1A1, and an XMS bullpup rifle, which is already in several very common mods. But it's nice to get it in the actual game. Aside from that, there is a new anti-air gun, the ZU-23. Looks pretty cool. And I spotted in one of the screenshots what looks like a sword. I do not know if that will be functional, but if it is, that would be awesome. For factions, we've got the UNA Peacekeepers, the Sahrawi Freedom and Independence Army, the Chura Tribe Insurgents, Desert NATO Forces, and the PMC Ion Services. Along with these factions become variants of current Arma 3 vehicles like the Zamak, the AMV-7 Marshall, the Off-Road, and the Orca. They all look pretty cool in their new camos. However, the really cool stuff looks like there's a gun drone with a modular weapon attachment system, so you can switch out the gun on it, I suppose. It just holds it and you can fly around and shoot people. That'd be fun. A portable ballistic shield, that looks awesome. And some new masks like dust goggles, a headset, ballistic mask, that looks awesome. And apparently some more. Also a digital camera, which looks pretty cool. The camel, as previously mentioned, refugee tents, some new structures and props I'm sure we'll get more details on later. And aside from that, lots of new mode things, such as Extraction. That's a mode where you search for intel and clues to return a kidnapped war correspondent. It features randomized contracts, that's pretty cool. Single player and multiplayer co-op with up to 4 players. A multiplayer mode called King of the Dunes, which is a bit like King of the Hill it seems, but in the desert setting. Last Stand, which I'm quite excited for. You can defend against waves of enemies in a co-op mode for up to 4 players. So that's like waves of enemies, very cool. And then a showcase, of course, and 2 time trials where you can race across the sand dunes in a dune rally. That sounds fun to do with some friends. So yeah, that's the overview, and it will be released this year, but sometime in Q4, but there's no specific date yet. But you can add it to your wish list on Steam and you'll be notified when it's released. So that's pretty cool. I'll leave that link in the description. So I have high hopes for this DLC. Thank you for watching. If I get any more information, I'll probably make a follow-up video.